Yes. So we'll start with, I'm just making your compound or substituent here. Here I will write the IUPAC name, and here I will write the common name. Remember this thing, beta. Whenever you learn the nomenclature, it's important, or you can say it's mandatory to know the common name of the compounds. Why? Can you tell me why? Because अगर मैं आपको दे दूं normally reaction दूं कि भाई okay, when your methyl chloride react with this compound, what will you will get? ठीक है, या फिर मैं आपसे दे दूं, आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा in 10th class you have studied that slake lime, quick lime, है ना? So their common name is different and their IUPAC name is different. So you must know the common name as well as the IUPAC name of each and every compound, because in examination they'll just write the common name and you have to do the entire reaction by considering the formula. और अगर हम common name के साथ IUPAC learn नहीं करेंगे, then you will not be able to recognize that about which specific compound they're talking about. You will not be able to make the formula, you will not be able to make the entire compound. Okay, sometimes, okay, so this is the substituent, huh? I'm just taking it as substituent. Substituent like this कि हमारे पास ये एक main chain है. For example, this is our main chain and I have one carbon chain attached here, one carbon chain attached here. So sometimes instead of a straight chain, they'll give a complex substituent to you. तो ये हमारा main root हो गया, ठीक है? तो जब हमारे पास ये complex आया है इस तरीके से, तो at that point of time, what name you will assign to this substituent? Okay. So whenever you see this type of structure, this or this type of structure anywhere, this is bone line structure, this is open chain structure, I'm not writing H with this, and I think I have explained you this thing, that whenever your carbon is attached with one bond, you will write 3, when same since CH3, and now this carbon is attached with 3 bonds, 1 2 3, so you can write 1 H. Clear? This is the formula. So IUPAC name will be 1-methyl ethyl. Remember this thing. Whenever you have a chain, whenever you have a chain or any substituent attached with the main root carbon chain, what you will write, and after that Iles you will write. So as you can see, for this we need to find out the longest chain. So you 1 2 1 2, both the chains are equal. So let me take 1 and 2. So on the first carbon we have methyl group, and entirely this compound is known as ethyl. So this will be 1-methyl ethyl, and after that we'll go to the main chain. For example, this chain is attached with propane. So at that time you will write 1-methyl ethyl propane. But when we talk about only substituent, I'm just telling you about the substituent species. So this will be 1-methyl ethyl, and common name is N-propyl. Sorry, not N-propyl. It's isopropyl. Give me a moment. It is isopropyl. This is isopropyl structure. So instead of writing 1-methyl ethyl in the common nomenclature, you write isopropyl propane if it is attached with propane, butane, hexane, so on. Clear? So this will be your isopropyl. Okay. Let's just move to the second structure. 1 2 3. When 3 carbons are attached in a straight chain as substituent, at that time this is known as propyl, simple propyl according to IUPAC. But N-propyl, N means normal. This is like normal propyl chain which is attached with the main chain as substituent. Clear? Next, let's just move to, this is all about the 3 carbons. I will tell you about 4 carbons, 5 carbons separately. So relax. So this is all about 3 carbons, that your 3 carbons can attached to the main chain in these 2-3 structure. If they are attached in this form, they are known as isopropyl, and if they are attached in a like normal long chain form, this will be known as N-propyl. Clear? Let's just move to the butyl. This is the carbon attached with the main chain like normal. So just like this propyl, when they are connecting in series, so this will be N-propyl and butyl. Clear? When these 4 carbon chain, देखो possibility of arrangements देखने हैं हमें, ठीक है? एक 4 carbon से how many structures you can got, I will just explain all of them. Clear? Sometimes these 4 carbon can attach with the chain like this, है ना? Every time I think there is no need to tell you that how many hydrogens should be there. Okay, the hydrogen of arrangement around the carbon will be like this. So as you can see, from which carbon we can start the nomenclature? From which carbon we can start the nomenclature? So you can start from this one, because we will take the attached carbon, the carbon which is attached with the main chain or root chain as the first one. 2, 3. So as you can see, this methyl group is present on the second carbon. So 2-methyl propyl, and this is known as isobutyl. Clear? Sometimes they will give you arrangements like this. Clear? This will be 2-degree carbocation. 2-degree carbocation means, see, when your carbon is attached with one side, it will be 1 degree. When your carbon is attached with both sides, 2 sides, it will be 2 degree. When your carbon is attached with 3 sides, this will be 3 degree. Sorry, not 30, it's 3 degree. When your carbon is attached with 4 sides, it will be tetrate. Note this thing down. ये 3 degree, 1 degree carbon आपको पढ़ने के लिए मिलेंगे आगे. So note this thing down fast. Note it down. Okay. I'm just arranging it like this so that you can note it well. Okay. So, and what type of carbon is this? Since this is a chain and your carbon is attached with this and this here, this will be like 2-degree type of carbon. अगर हम इस compound की बात करते हैं, clear? So at first carbon, 1, 2, 3, start the numbering. So at 1 we have methyl, 1-methyl. I've already told you, you have to write dash between a number and the alphabet. Okay, methyl, 1, 2, 3, propyl. This will be 1-methyl propyl, and this type of arrangement is known as sec-butyl. Remember this thing. In the common nomenclature, we will count the entire carbons which are present. See, in this we have count 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 butyl, 1, 2, 3, 4 butyl. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon are here. So when we assign the name, common name, then we will count the carbons which are present in your entire substituent. Clear? Okay, sometimes you will get this type of arrangement, carbon, carbon, carbon. And I think there is no need to tell you that all the carbons have CH3 and the center one will be like the same. Simple. So what will be from where we have to start the numbering? We have to start the, we will consider this carbon as main 1 and 2. Either you will take 1, 2, either you will take 1, 2, this will be same. So I'm considering the normal long chain structure. So this will be 1 and 2 here. So what will be the name? So since with 1 we have 1-methyl and 2-methyl. Clear? So 1, 1 dimethyl, 1, 2 ethyl, then we'll go to the main root or main compound. Okay, right now we are talking about the substituent. So what will be the nomenclature? So I have just already told you, when your carbon is attached from 4 sides, it will be known as, means like the 3 sides carbon. So this is in a 3 side carbon is attached. So this is known as tret. Okay, or you can say tertiary, secondary, primary. quaternary. Primary 1 degree, secondary is tertiary, third degree is tret or tertiary, and fourth degree is quaternary or quat. Okay, so we know this thing that this carbon is surrounded by 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons here. So this will be known as third butyl, tertiary butyl, third butyl. और इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? We'll also call it as T-butyl. Note these things down. You have to learn these things. Okay. You have to memorize these things. Then you will be able to do the nomenclature. This is all about the 4 carbons. Let's just move to another one. 5 carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same. This is known as pentyl, and this will be N-pentyl. Clear? This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one I will attach with the, for example, I'm attaching this with this carbon. Okay, because I have to make structure. Yes. So this will be 1, 2, and 3, 4. So this will be 2-methyl butyl. Why butyl? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon in the root chain and 1 as a substituent. So this will be 2-methyl butyl. IUPAC name will be, see the structure. This type of structure is there. Na? I have told you, when you got this type of structure in a chain, then at that time this is known as isopentyl. Why this pentyl is here? Because in the common nomenclature, we'll consider the entire compound or entire substituent instead of bifurcated. Let's just take one more arrangement. Sometimes you can see a carbon. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See, 5 carbon are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be like 1, 2, and 3. So 2, dimethyl propyl. This will be the IUPAC nomenclature. And this type of structure, when you have carbon attached, or you can say surrounded with 4 carbon in the substituent, this is known as neopentyl. This is very much important. So all the nomenclatures are very, very important. Note this thing down, or either you can take a screenshot right now. You have to note these things down in your notebook. Because whenever you do nomenclature, you'll get confused that which is tret, which is sec, which is iso, which is neo, which is n. Clear? So it's very important to note down the IUPAC nomenclature. This is the IUPAC nomenclature, as well as the common naming of your compound. Clear? Let's just move some another type of compounds. So long chain. We were talking about long chain compound. Now we will talk about the cyclic compounds, or you can say cycloalkanes. Right now I'm teaching you alkanes, about alkanes. Previously we were doing only normal alkanes. But we'll talk about cyclo. So what we call a cycle. See, this is, for example, a chain structure. This is a normal chain structure. But if I join this carbon with this, तो क्या बन गया? पूरा एक cyclic बन गया. So for example, if I want to write it in cyclic way, so I can write it like this: carbon, 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 carbon. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Meth, eth, prop, but. This is normal butane. And when we talk about a cyclic compound, you have to write cyclobutane. I have already told you about the cyclic compounds. This will be cyclobutane. So let's just take example and understand what they want to say us. For example, I'm giving you this compound. So I think there is no need to tell you how many hydrogen are there. This is carbon, this is carbon, this is carbon. See, carbon is attached with two bonds. So how many hydrogen will be there? 2. CH2. CH2. So what will be the name? The name will be cyclo meth eth prop. This will be cyclopropane. ठीक है? Let me just take one another example. ये तो मैंने अभी बता ही दिया. Let me take, okay, let me just change this question to this one. See, carbon, 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 all have 2 hydrogens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be cyclopentane, since it has 5 carbon. Clear? Okay. Let me just give you one more example. For example, I'm having this. कुछ बच्चे आंख बंद करके बोल देंगे, मैम, this is benzene. But this will not be benzene unless until it has alternated 3 double bonds inside it. Okay? Right now, this is only a cyclo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cyclohexane. But when I put just a ring or alternate double bond inside this compound, this will become what? This will become the benzene ring. Clear? This thing we will understand in alkenes when we talk about the alkenes double bond and alkynes triple bond. Clear? Is this clear? Okay. Let me just change my question. So for example, if I give you this one, this compound, and ask you to nomenclate it, then how do you do nomenclature? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 carbons are here. CH2, 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 and CH2. The nomenclature will be cyclo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 means, what do you mean by 7? This will be cycloheptane. Clear? Okay. Let us talk about substituent. When the substituent get attached with your cyclic compound. So for example, let me take this one, this example again. I'm having this one. And if I attached one methyl group over here. Okay. So what will be the nomenclature? What will be the nomenclature? See, so जब हम cyclic compounds में, when we just attach substituent, so we will consider that specific carbon as first. बेटा बहुत सारी steps हैं, याद रखना. हर जगह we will not apply the same rule. With the question, we'll change the rule, and I will teach you each and every rule which involves in the nomenclature. Clear? So this is the first rule, that we'll start counting the carbon from the carbon with which your substituent is attached. So this will be 1, फिर आगे आप इधर से ले जाओ, इधर से ले जाओ, that doesn't make any difference. So this will be 1 methyl, 3 carbons are here, propane. Clear? If I attach 1, 2, 3 carbon with this, same, remember this thing. अगर हमारे पास, if we have more carbon atoms, means like this substituent can we write it like this? So तब हम confuse हो जाते हैं कि भाई मैम main chain किसको माने. अभी हमारे पास option है, because in this we have 4 carbon, in this we have 3 carbon. So the compound or the chain, either this is alkane or this cyclic compound which have maximum number of carbon atoms will be considered as the main chain. ठीक है? Maximum number of carbon atoms will be main chain. Note this thing down. This is the first, like second point. This is the second rule. So the main chain will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. No need to go inside it. So we can write it, just name is as, or we can name, we can write it as, we can write it at one position. At one position, at first position, we have what? Propyl 1, propyl. Okay, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Cyclobutane. Clear? This will be 1-propyl cyclobutane. Okay, let's just make it complex. अभी तो बहुत simple था कि मैम I have attached methyl or propyl group. Let me just make it complex. ठीक है? Because I have to teach you one another rule, ना? Sometimes you get this type of question. What will be the nomenclature? Yes, since we have this carbon chain 1, 2, 3, this is our main compound, and with one group, with first carbon, we have two branches. One is the methyl and another one is ethyl. So at that time, whenever we do nomenclature of the substituent species, we'll write it in a bracket like this. That with one carbon, क्या है हमारे पास यहाँ पे? We have one methyl, ethyl, close the bracket. This bracket shows the substituent. This bracket shows the substituent. This shows the position, okay, at which carbon this substituent is attached. Now we'll talk about the word root. Word root means the main compound. Okay, so the word root will be here. One, यहाँ पे वन पे ही फर्स्ट कार्बन पे प्रेजेंट है. One methyl ethyl bracket close, and what we will write? Cyclopropane. Clear? Every time, whenever we do the nomenclature, we will write it like this. At first, we'll have position. This is your next rule. We have position of your substituent. After that, we'll do what? We'll write about the entire substituent, what substituent we are having, and we can write it as, after that, word root. Word root will be cyclopropane. Okay. Let me just make it complex. Next rule. It's time for the next rule. If I attach 1, 2, 3. Up, this is a problem. Student get confused that, ma'am, this also contains 3 carbons and this also contains 3 carbons. Now, which will be the main chain? Which will be your main chain? They got confused. So let me just tell you one more rule. Hashtag rule. Rule will be what? Whenever you have tie, you know, the ring will be given preference. Ring will be given preference over chain. Ring will be more stable than chain in case of tie. Note this thing down. अगर हमारे पास we have substituent, same number of carbon in substituent as well as in the main chain or your cyclic compound, at that point of time your ring will be come over the chain. So nomenclature will be like this. 1, 2, 3. What will be the name? 1-propyl. Don't forget to write dashes or commas between your nomenclature. Cyclopropane. Is this clear? I think. Am I clear to you? Okay. Let's just make it more complex. Okay. Sometimes they just give you like this. They'll not mention any carbon, hydrogen here. So how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Every point is considered to be as carbon. Every joining, every point will be considered as carbon. So this is the carbon. Okay, let me just make it more complex. 1 carbon, and I am attaching 1 more. Okay. So at this time, what will be the nomenclature? So your nomenclature will be like this. See, this is methyl, this is methyl, this is methyl. But see, this is ethyl group. Clear? This is methyl, and this is ethyl. Ab, सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम that which carbon is considered to be as first. Whenever you have hashtag new rule, whenever you have branching, so give preference or to multiple branch over single. So your multiple branches will be emphasized. The carbon will be considered as one. Where then हम फिर यहाँ जाएंगे, यहाँ नहीं जाएंगे. We'll go to the next branching. So 1, 2, 3. So the nomenclature will be 2-ethyl dash, because I'm going to write a number here. 1, 1. When you just write di-tri, na, whenever you have multiple number, you write comma between the numbers. Dimethyl cyclopropane. I'm just repeating your previous rules also again and again. Okay, so that things become clear to you all. Now it's time to hashtag new rule. Whenever you have so many things attached with your functional, means like main compound, that at that time you will give preference to which one? This is a big question. That ma'am, to which we will give more preference? Because sometimes we can have functional group, we can have halogens attached to the cyclic compound or the main chain also. So the preference will be like this. First preference will be given to the functional group. Aldehyde, ketones, alcohols, whatever functional group you have, cyanide, nitrile, so many groups have functional groups are there. Na? So first preference will be to the functional group. Next preference will be either you have double bond, triple bond. First preference will be triple bond. Next will be given to the double bond. Okay, either if you have triple bonding or double bonding. So first preference will be to the triple bonding, then to the double bonding. After that, your main chain. Up there is a difference. There is a question. I think बच्चे पूछ लेते हैं sometimes that ma'am, what we call these functional group? I have told you aldehyde, ketones. Okay, but a part of carbon, any attached species or any substituent will be considered as functional, means like main preference. So with this functional group, we also can have chlorine, bromines, iodines, etc. attached to the main chain. Clear? Okay. So we will continue with the functional group when we'll move to the next topic. Okay, right now I'm just teaching you only simple one, the compounds which have carbon as the substituent. Okay, let me just complicate your question. Right now I have told you about iso, bute, tret, neona. So let me just give you one more question. For example, I am having this compound, okay, and I am attaching this to this. It means this is carbon, this is carbon, this is carbon, and this is also carbon. Clear? Now do the nomenclature. What will be the nomenclature? So since we know this thing that we have to give preference to the main chain and this is your substituent, तो हमें दोनों का nomenclature अलग-अलग करना है. So let me just change the color so that I can just tell you. Yes, so main chain, main carbon will be this. Either you can go to this. So all can be the longest chain, means from all direction we have the same chain. So this will be 1, 2. Now in this will be 1, 2, and 3. Clear? Let's do nomenclature. So first we will write the position with which your substituent is attached. It is attached to first carbon. पहले carbon से जुड़ा हुआ है. So 1 bracket 1,1 dimethyl. Since both the methyl groups are attached with 1, 1. So 1,1 dimethyl ethyl bracket close. Now we will move to the main chain. Cyclopropane. Is this clear? Whenever you do the nomenclature of the substituent species, you'll just write in the bracket. So this will be like 1,1-dimethyl cyclopropane. Clear? Okay, let me just give you some more examples. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm giving you a different example, like complex type of example where you have to do the nomenclature. So for example, if I am having this compound, okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, also 1 here. Now this is complex type of compound. And how you will do nomenclature? What will be the criteria to nomenclate it? Which will be your main chain? So consider, just check that which of the either your this chain or this chain has maximum number of carbon atom. Hai na? So since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is cyclohexane. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon are here. Clear? And 1 methyl group is there, which is attached as species. So I have just to teach you the nomenclature of substituent already. So this will be considered as the main compound, and this will be your substituent. Okay, so let's start with the this one. First numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is 6. Means your chain is attached with the first carbon. Let's just move to this one. 1, 2, 3, and this one is 4th carbon. How you nomenclate it? And with this there is methyl group. This just dash when stop there, no? It means this is endpoint is considered as methyl. So let's do nomenclature. 1 bracket close. Since this entire substituent is attached with the first carbon, so 1 bracket close. On second carbon, your methyl group is attached. 2 methyl. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon are here in the chain. Butyl. Entirely done with the substituent. Just close the bracket. And cyclohexane. Clear? Okay. This is cyclohexane. Okay. So let's just move to a complex type of example. When you have 2 cyclic compounds attached in the chain. So let's just take it fast. So for example, if I am having, okay, if I'm having the same, this cyclohexane again, CH2, and I am attaching one more cyclic compound with this. Now, the main confusion, hashtag new rule. If you have 2 cyclic compounds attached together, okay, now at that point of time, you give preference to maximum number of carbon in that compound. Every time we have to focus on maximum number of carbons. See, this has 6 carbons and this has 3 carbons. So which will be our main product, main chain? This will be our main chain, and entirely this will become the substituent. Clear? Okay. So this is what? This is cyclopropyl. This is cyclohexane. So let's just do nomenclature. Since if we consider this as 1, this will be first carbon. So with first carbon, this is attached. So let's do nomenclature. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So first 1 dash, with first carbon your cyclopropyl is attached. So what you will write?